I want to get you out the door with every result from every league in under 15 minutes, so that you're more informed about what's going on in the world of sports.
Hey TJ, what's going on? I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler Sports and this is the Sport Report.
And I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports. Welcome to a special edition of this all-crazy sports newscast.
Broadcasting from somewhere in the United States.
Hit it, Blaze.
This is the Sport Report.
Thursday, June 27th, 2019.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports, and this is the Sport Report. It's time to get you caught up on what's happening in the world of sports. This is Top of the Order.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
This is Top of the Order.
Our top story comes from at TD Ameritrade Park, where Game 3 of the College World Series between the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Michigan Wolverines took place. Vanderbilt wins 8-2. Vanderbilt wins the title thanks to their come-from-behind victory in this series. They trailed 1-0 in this best-of-3 series against Michigan, winning on Tuesday night and last night. Kumar Rocker becomes the 6th freshman in College World Series history to win Outstanding Player honors. He's the ace pitcher for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt had 59 wins in the season, the most wins by a national champion since Wichita State in 1989. That covers the College World Series. In NBA news, Kevin Durant will decline his player option and look to either re-sign with the Warriors or sign with another NBA team. He and his agent are hunkering down in New York City to determine where Kevin Durant will play basketball. You know, when he's healthy from a torn Achilles. Whether that be this season or the following season in 2020-2021, that remains to be seen, or known for that matter. For now, Kevin Durant is expected to miss the upcoming 2019-2020 season with that torn Achilles he suffered in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. In Women's World Cup news, there were no games yesterday, but in today's action, it will be Norway versus England in the first quarterfinal matchup, 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Now we transition to the 15 games on the Major League Baseball calendar.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop. Ortiz into deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
Someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
Cubs win! Cubs win! Holy cow!
Now from Major League Baseball.
15 games on the Major League Baseball slate will start at Yankee Stadium, where the New York Yankees defeated the Toronto Blue Jays 8-7. Gleyber Torres had a walk-off single in the bottom half of the 9th inning to give the Yankees the victory. The Yankees have not been shut out in 162 games since they were last shut out by the Boston Red Sox 11-0 June 30th of 2018. They're still 36 games short of the Cincinnati Reds record of 208 games without a shutout, which was set between the 2000 and 2001 seasons. That is the record for the live ball era since 1969. The record for all of Major League Baseball is held by the New York Yankees, who went 308 games without getting shut out between August 3rd of 1931 and August 3rd of 1933. We should also mention that current Yankees manager Aaron Boone was on that Cincinnati Reds team in 2000 and 2001, so he knows a thing or two about keeping non-shutout streaks alive. Cleveland Indians 5, Kansas City Royals 3. Trevor Bauer improves to 6-6 with a 3.55 ERA for the Indians. He struck out 12 Royal batters in 6 2/3 innings. San Diego Padres 10, Baltimore Orioles 5. The Padres had 5 home runs against the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have now let in 10 games of 5 home runs or more this season, breaking a record held by the Cincinnati Reds. It's only the 80th game of the season for the Orioles, who are on pace for a horrific Major League Baseball season. One for the record books, in the wrong direction. Arizona Diamondbacks 8, LA Dodgers 2. Dodgers catcher Russell Martin came into the game in the 8th inning. He's a position player, and position players traditionally don't pitch in Major League Baseball, but Martin did last night. He threw 90 on his fastball. He also pitched when the Diamondbacks were down 13 in April against the Dodgers. So he's pitched on the losing side of the game and on the winning side of the game. Neither game was he credited with the victory. Philadelphia Phillies 5, New York Mets 4 in 10 innings. Jay Bruce, newly acquired left fielder from the Seattle Mariners, who are trying to sell a lot of their players before the trade deadline, hit the walk-off double in the bottom half of the 10th inning. Texas Rangers 4, Detroit Tigers 1. Mike Minor improves to 8-4 with a 2.40 ERA for the Rangers as they hit 3 home runs in the 5th inning alone. Oakland Athletics 2, St. Louis Cardinals nothing. Adam Wainwright falls to 5-7 for the Cardinals, who were held to 5 hits on the afternoon. LA Angels 5, Cincinnati Reds 1. Angels first baseman Justin Bour smacked 2 home runs for the Angels, outscoring the Reds single-handedly. Minnesota Twins 6, Tampa Bay Rays 4. Charlie Morton falls to 8-2 with a 2.43 ERA for the Rays. Minnesota took the lead in the bottom half of the 7th. They had trailed 4-3. They took the lead 6-4, and that would be the final score. Washington Nationals 7, Miami Marlins 5. Patrick Corbin is 7-5 for the Nationals on the season. 3.71 ERA for him. Colorado Rockies 6, San Francisco Giants 3. David Better Call Dahl had 5 RBIs in the game for Colorado. Herman Marquez improves to 8-3 for the Rockies, while Jeff Samardzija falls to 4-7 for the Giants. Wade Davis gets his 11th save for the Rocks. Atlanta Braves 5, Chicago Cubs 3. Dallas Keuchel gets his first win as a member of the Atlanta Braves. Yu Darvish falls to 2-4 for the Cubbies. In a battle of Sox, the Chicago White Sox avoid the sweep, 8-7 over the Boston Red Sox. Jose Abreu had 3 hits and 4 RBIs for the White Sox as they nearly blew yet another lead. Boston took the lead in the bottom half of the 8th, but Matt Barnes and the Boston bullpen have a tendency to implode, and they did again. Chicago hit a 2-run home run in the top half of the 9th, courtesy of the aforementioned Jose Abreu. 2 games left, Pittsburgh Pirates 14, Houston Astros 2. Pittsburgh scored 2 runs in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 6th innings before adding 6 in the top half of the 9th alone. In the final game of the night, Seattle Mariners 4, Milwaukee Brewers 2. Wade LeBlanc is 5-2 for the Mariners as J.P. Crawford drove in 3 runs for the Mariners. That's the Sport Report for Thursday, June 27th, 2019.
For now, I'm Chandler.
Thanks for tuning into the Sport Report today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest in sports. Do you want to contact Chandler Sports or members of the Sport Report team? Visit sportreportcws.com. This podcast is copyrighted by the Sport Report for viewers to understand sports from a news reporting basis. Any other use of this podcast, Sport Report logos, or anything associated with this podcast without the express written consent of Chandler Sports is strictly prohibited.